Indian motorcycles want to be like Harley Davidson. Hello, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all well. Very quick video here talking about the news coming out of Indian motorcycles as they restructure under this new ownership model, this private equity firm, Carolwood. There have been rumblings as to what Indian motorcycles will look like once this deal is complete in the early part of 2026, and how will the company go forward in terms of motorcycles, in terms of products. Now, in this period, there are lots of people giving interviews, of course, to Bloomberg and motorcycle magazines and financial magazines, publications all over the world. But what is clear is that they're trying to take a leaf out of Harley Davidson's book, or this is what the interpretation is. They've appointed a CEO, Mike Kennedy, who had many years at Harley Davidson, and he's been in the industry for many, many years, 30 odd years. So he definitely is a motorcycle person, no doubt. And that was probably one of the criticisms of Indian, that they didn't have motorcycle people at the helm. And you could label the same accusation at Harley Davidson over the last few years as well. But in terms of Mike Kennedy, he brings a lot of industry know-how, he brings a lot of Harley Davidson know-how, and it's certainly motorcycle know-how to the brand, which is going to see them in good stead. But it already appears, or the interpretation is, that their strategy for 2026 and beyond is going to be to almost copy what Harley Davidson are doing. Not necessarily with motorcycles, but more so with merchandise and the identity of the brand as well. Is this necessarily a good thing? Well, many have already commented on Indian, and I've already said this in a previous video, where Harley Davidson are already talking about bringing out a brand new motorcycle, an entry-level motorcycle of $6,000, and possibly some other motorcycles in the next couple of years, that's going to bring customers back to the brand, or certainly entice new customers to the brand, especially younger customers. Indian are not there. They're not doing that, or they certainly haven't done it to date. So this is where they've got to do a lot of catching up. So all eyes are on Indian right now. And many are wondering, well, Indian was supposed to be the antidote to Harley Davidson, or certainly an alternative, not a carbon copy, not a manufacturer where you go into a dealership or wherever you're buying your motorcycles from at Indian, and you'll be getting a similar kind of experience to Harley Davidson. The problem is that if you're getting a guy like Mike Kennedy to come in, naturally, he's going to bring a lot of what he learned at Harley Davidson, what he did at Harley Davidson, to the brand. It doesn't necessarily mean that what's happened in the last sort of 5-7 years at Harley Davidson, that this Mike Kennedy is going to bring to Indian. But what's happened before will definitely come as well. So a lot of emphasis on merchandise, a lot of emphasis on dealership experience, perhaps, but not a great deal of emphasis on value for money, perhaps, or entry-level motorcycles, or motorcycles that are going to appeal to multi-generations. So he's got his work cut out. Indian have definitely got their work cut out. All eyes are on the brand, all eyes on what's going to happen for 2026. Can they bring in entry-level motorcycles? Can they bring motorcycles that would attract different types of Harley Davidson rider, not just the traditional cruisers and tourers and so on and so forth? Can they bring motorcycles that are going to appeal to younger generation, a generation, let's say, with a different ethic? Are we going to see Indian with electric motorcycles? You know, what is the future for the brand? As yet, we really don't know. But the fear is, or the early indications are, that Indian motorcycles are really going to take a leaf out of Harley Davidson's playbook, to coin an American term, and run with that. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. But is this a good thing for Indian to copy Harley Davidson in many ways? Or should they be as far removed from Harley Davidson as they can and really just nurture their own path and their own identity, brand identity, but also, most importantly, their product identity? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm leaning towards Indian moving completely away and being the absolute alternative to a brand like Harley Davidson. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, keep on watching, and I'll catch you again. Bye now.